Alright, so I am back from outer space. I just walked in to think of how I could put more paint into this place. Anyway, now, this is straight after I did the black and red and beige wallet. And after I turned off the camera for doing the cabochons, I picked up the container that had all the paint in it and tilted it as it was going towards the sink, and all the multi-layers opened up and created this amazing look. So I'm going to see what happens if we do a ring pour, which is basically what those drip 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 drips create, is a ring pour. And oops, let's go back to focus. I'm going to do it on a record. I have put a piece of tape in the middle and I have painted that black. That's just normal Mars black that I would normally paint, and it's been like that. That's super dry. That's been painted for a couple of weeks. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use this jug, and I'm going to put a little bit of white in the bottom just because I have it. I'm probably not going to use it, but it's there. And I'm going to pour down the side the beige. Now this is acrylic pouring, DecoArt pouring medium mixed with Stylin paint for fashion accessories. And just to be clear, yes, DecoArt did send it to me for trial. And I have questioned their pouring medium's ability to make cells. And I've been quite clear on that in a number of videos. And when it did that, I was like, oh, maybe that's the way this makes cells. Maybe this is what's required. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to pour and keep pouring and pouring, and then I am going to do what any good acrylic pourer does and tilt and see. This is just the DecoArt pouring medium and the Stylin paint, and I'm just gonna pour in one spot and see. I'm not gonna try and do circles or anything. I'm just gonna pour very slowly, and hopefully we'll create something magic. If not, that's okay. Here comes the red. And the beige. And just a little bit of the white. And right there in the center, we've got all three colors dripping out. And you can't see this, and my apologies for that. But you can now. Alright, so I'm just going to leave it to sit for a little while. Just torch any air bubbles. And I'm going to leave it to sit, because I keep getting told by you lot that I'm too impatient. So let's see how long I can be patient for. Alright, I've had enough. 3 minutes, that's how long I lasted. Are you proud of me? So it hasn't really changed a lot. Some of you may have noticed my hand there. I was just lifting it just a fraction, just to get it a little bit more centered. And it's definitely more centered. But I'm going to screw with that now anyway, so that's okay. I've noticed a couple of air bubbles come up again, so just going to give it another quick torch just to pop out those air bubbles. And let's see what stretching it does. I'm going to go this way first. Stretching it right out to the side. Didn't actually let it go right over on this one. There we go. And bring it back to the center. Then I'm going to come, once the bulk of it's back in the center again, turn it 90 degrees, and let's go that way. Just so it touches. Bring it back. Okay, so it's starting to lose some over the sides now, but that's all right, because we basically have the whole thing covered. Okay, I don't want to lose all this black, so I'm just going to get that right to the edge and then stop. Not a fan of the beige, so I'm actually going to keep it like that and run the bulk of this off. I think is what's going to happen here. Just stretching those layers out. Starting to see some of the layers of the white and beige showing up. Let me show you that. Look at that. Seeing the layers. Now, is that an air bubble? Or is it something poppable? Where'd it go? Where did you go? I think it popped. It saw me coming. Okay. Wow. That's cool. Sorry, the colour's blowing out a bit. Get rid of that bit there. Don't like that bit. Alright. That is indeed funky. I'm just going to tilt it back again towards that edge. I'm seeing some pullback, and I don't want pullback. I want it to stay over on the edge. Okay. I'm happy to have pull back around here because it's black and it's red and it's, but that's cool. That's super cool. I don't have a clean finger to dip. Let me, that's got some black in it. But you did black in you? Not really. Where's the pot I poured from? Oh, it was the jug, that's right. Ooh, thank you. All right. Now, I'm finding this really interesting. I've got bubbles coming up from the center hole, and they seem to be what's made this track through here. Let me zoom in and show. I don't normally get holes from my center. Did I not seal it well enough? Is air getting in? Is paint escaping? It's still bubbling. All right. Let's see if that's fixed it. I just ran my nail around the edge of the hole so that the sellotape could seal back up if it was letting air in. And I'm not seeing it rebubble, so hopefully that's fixed that. This will make an amazing clock though, so that's not really going to be an issue because it's just going to come out. Wow, this will make an amazing anything. I like it. I like it a lot. So, let's leave it to dry and see what happens. I'm not excited about the amount of cells because this is just tracking of air bubbles come from that center point. Let's zoom you back out again. Look at that. It's so pretty. So pretty. Intense, vibrant, alive, but pretty. Alright, let me bring it up to you to show you what I can see. So there's the rings flowing down. There's our hole in our middle. It's not actually a hole, it's got sellotape on it. Very ethereal-y type. Fire and brimstone. Oh, that looks really orange. That is not orange, that is red. And that is not white, that is beige. There's the white, that colour that blows out completely. Alright, so I'm going to leave it to dry. See what magic gets created. Ooh, look at that mess underneath there. Let me move this aside and see if there's any pendants pending. Okay, so I have repositioned the record. looking inside of the cup, I think that's quite a dramatic little area down in here. So I'm going to capture that, and then we'll see what else is possible. It's always interesting to go, what shape needs to be on that? Is it small enough to go onto a round one? That one's chipped. When you're buying cabochons online, guys, some of them do come chipped. Just be aware of that. You're gonna get some broken glass. They're not wrapped individually and looking fabulous. They're cheap and packaged as such. Now, one of the ladies that was on my live stream said that she had a piece of dowel that she put on her blue tack. Now this isn't dowel obviously, but I can't reach the bottom of that jug. So, just getting one of my stir sticks, and I'm going to lower it in. And there we have it. Captured. Captured in the act. Simple, yet pretty. Alright, tip that out. Let's see what comes out of there. And let's explore this mess over here. There's nothing jumping out at me just sitting there going, hi, paint, pick me up. So I'm going to try a swipe. I've got the tan, this pouring medium doesn't, the cells don't grow from heat, just FYI. They're not like silicone. Now, this is the joy of having paper underneath everything, because it just dissolves. Is that worth capturing? Yes, no, maybe. Zoom in. It's interesting. But I don't think it's worth capturing right now. I'm watching some of those cells starting to grow though, so I might just leave that for a minute or two and see if they do anything. And I'm going to go over here and swipe the black. Leave that to do its thing. No, very dark. Let's see what's under the jug. Ooh, hoo, hoo, baby cakes. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Give it to me, honey. Uh-huh, uh-huh. That is cool. Super cool. That is a oval in the making. Oh yeah. Let's stick with the stick idea. And I'm sorry, I don't remember who said it on the stream. But let's see. Not so excited now. That mushed way too much. Nope, not loving it. Washing it. But I am liking what showed up underneath. Oh, sorry if I'm making you feel queasy. I do like that. That'll go well on a circle. Oh, another broken one. And another broken one. What's right about this I'm not getting? They weren't broken when I put them in there, so they've broken since I've had them. Alright. Now that's pretty. I like that. So let's go back and check out the other stuff. The black swipe is just that, a black swipe, nothing pretty. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes. Oval, rectangle, oval, oval, okay. What was I just doing? I was asking the energy of the pendant what it would like to be, what shape it would like to be. Asking the energy of the paint what shape it would like to be painted on. And I hope you can't hear the lovely chainsaw that somebody has started up nearby. And when you're asking the energy of something, you'll get a sense of more space or less space, heavier, lighter, like a thud in your stomach or a lightheaded wooziness, or everybody's different. It's what we call following the energy. Asking a question and following the energy. If you'd like to know more about that, ask me in the comments and I will send you to a video that I have about light and heavy. But I like it. It's simple, interesting, doesn't wow me. Ugh, and I can't get this silly thing to focus, but there we go. Let's let it dry and see how it goes. So I'll be back to show you how these have all dried, as well as the record. And 3, 2, 1. Alright, so we're back from outer space and it's dry. It's done an interesting textural thing on the black, and it's kind of given it a almost a leather look, which is quite bizarre but quite cool. And it sort of seems to head over in the direction of the red too. So, yep, it's the whole thing. The whole thing has a pleather look. How does it get any better than that? Obviously, if you like shiny and smooth, a good coat of something nice and thick, varnish wise or resin wise, would definitely do the trick. But check out this. This is just stunning. There is all sorts of things that you could define this as. Let's have a look at it from full height. There we go. I like it a lot. What do you see? I see the path out of hell to the light, or I see a dancing lady, or I see, what else do I see? All sorts of things. Just, it looks like a feather, and that white is just totally blowing out. It's really funny. See if we can drop that down, but there we go. Yeah, I really like it. And I think these little air bubble dots really actually add to it. That's where those little air bubbles were popping up from the centre as I stretched it. They kind of moved along and made a bit of a pathway. I like it. Whatever it is to you, that is awesome, and I'd love to hear about that in the comments. Which way would you hang it? Would you make it into a clock? What else is possible? I like it. I like it a lot. It's interesting, this paint feels different on different just feeling the other wallets and things. So there's almost got a tackiness about it. It's been dry a couple of days now, so yeah. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? I like it. So, thank you guys for joining me. Oh, what else did we make with it when we poured this? That's a good point. Thank you for reminding me. So, there we have our little rolling waves. You see it whichever way you want to see it. The white's enveloping the dark, or the dark's coming in to take over the light. Oh god, I'm getting really... Sorry, been watching too many weird movies this last week. And here is the oval. That's pretty cool. Quite like that one. And one more. It's a lot subtler, more subtle. If I can get it to focus, come on. There. There she blows. So there's our 3 pendants. And our stunning, I like it. I like all of them. So, what should I do with it? Should I make it a clock, or give it a black frame and mount it on a board, or what would you do with it? Let me know in the comments. Thanks so much for joining me. If you've enjoyed my video, please hit the subscribe button. If you know anyone else that would like to know about my art, I'd love it if you shared this. What else is possible, guys? What magic can we create today? What if you being you was the gift and the change the world required? I adore you all. What else is possible? Bye bye.